Beloved soul, if this message has found you, know this. It's not by chance. You're here because your angels have drawn you. Something divine is unfolding, and your soul can already sense it. The air around you is different. A new energy is rising. A shift has occurred, and at the center of it is your soulmate. Type, "I am ready to receive this blessing" in the comments as a sacred affirmation. Because they've just made a choice, one that changes everything. A choice heaven has long awaited. They have surrendered to a higher path, one that leads to you. Even if they haven't spoken yet, even if no signs have appeared in the physical, something has moved within them. Their heart has opened. Their spirit has said yes, and that yes is rippling towards you now, like a current of light, like a wind carrying destiny itself. When a soul steps into divine alignment, the whole world begins to bend in new directions. And your world is about to change. Your angels want you to hear this. This wasn't easy for them. They've wrestled with fear, run from truth, questioned everything. But they've stopped resisting. They've faced themselves. And in that sacred surrender, they saw what was always true. They love you. They've always loved you. No matter how far they ran, their soul never left yours. They finally see it. And this time, they're not turning away. This isn't just romance. This is purpose. This is legacy. This is the unfolding of a divine contract written long before you ever met. They've been shown glimpses of what's to come, visions, dreams, a pull they couldn't shake. And they didn't ignore it this time. They leaned in. They said yes. And that moment, that yes, was all heaven needed. Now, alignment begins. Now, what was preparation becomes manifestation. The love you've held in silence, through tears, through faith, is finally coming into form. Heaven saw your faith. Even when you couldn't see what was changing in them, heaven did. Even when you didn't hear their cries, the divine did. And now they've said yes, not just to healing, but to you. This isn't a delay. This is the beginning of destiny made visible. Their choice is creating motion, spiritually, emotionally, energetically. You may have felt stuck, paused, unheard, but the pause had a purpose. Heaven was waiting for them to wake up, to remember, to release the past, to choose the calling on their life. And now, they have. Don't ignore the signs, the sudden dreams, the feeling in your chest, the thoughts of them out of nowhere. That's your spirit aligning. That's destiny approaching. They are not the person who left, not the soul who avoided, denied, or ran. They've been broken open, ego stripped, guided through the wilderness. And now they return, with fire in their heart, fire for truth, fire for healing, fire for you. They understand now, you weren't just a person. You were the mirror, the message, the divine catalyst. And their soul has awakened. They've cried over you, written messages they never sent, stood still with your name on their lips. And even if you couldn't see it, heaven did. And now you will. Because love like this can't stay hidden. Destiny always finds its way home. But beloved, this is only the beginning. They didn't just choose a relationship. They chose the sacred path that includes you. When they said yes to that path, heaven moved. And deep in your spirit, something stirred. That whisper you heard, that stillness that settled in your heart, that wasn't imagination, that was truth. Because when someone steps into divine alignment, so do the ones connected to them. Their healing is calling your joy forward. Their choice is pulling your answered prayers closer. You've waited with grace. You've loved in silence. You've wondered if it mattered, It did, more than you know. Your love didn't just touch their heart, it transformed it. Even in silence, even in distance, they were haunted by your light, by your words, by your presence. They couldn't replace you because your spirit lives in theirs. They had to leave behind comfort, people, habits, versions of themselves. But they did because they saw what was at stake. They saw what they would lose if they didn't choose you, the real you, the awakened you, the version of you that still prays for them. And so, they've chosen. And that choice is birthing miracles. You'll start to feel the shift, the weight lifting, the clarity rising, because heaven is moving in harmony. And now, it's your turn to take a step. This isn't just emotional alignment. This is spiritual, energetic, physical alignment. They are coming, not with shame, not in fear, but in truth. They may not know how to say everything, but their soul will speak. They'll open the doors they once closed. They'll reveal what was buried, because their heart, once locked, is open. Software, alive, and it beats for you. You'll see the difference, not just in what they say, but in how they show up. They're steppy. You didn't chase. You didn't plead. You simply stood in your truth and let love speak, quietly, powerfully, through silence. And that silence, it followed them. It filled the spaces where your voice used to be. It echoed through their days and whispered through their dreams, until one day, they finally listened. Now they're awake. Awake to the love they once overlooked. Awake to the bond they nearly lost. Awake to what still breathes between you. But they don't want to return with empty promises. They want to return with evidence. Proof that they've changed. Proof that they've grown. Proof that this isn't another emotional high. It's a soul-deep transformation. They're not asking for a clean slate to erase the past. They want to build something new, something sacred with you, because now they see it clearly. You were never just someone they once knew. You are someone their soul recognized before time began. And finally, they know it. Your angels are saying, this next chapter is holy. So guard your heart, not with walls, but with wisdom. Don't let bitterness block the blessing. Don't let fear speak louder than faith. Don't let the past convince you that you're unworthy of this love. You are worthy. You are ready. And what's coming is real. They're not returning to the version of you they left. And you're not meeting the version of them who walked away. Because this time, it's different. This time, truth has been faced. Shadows have been healed. Roots have grown deep. And both of you know the cost of real love. They come not just to reunite, but to co-create. Not to take from you, but to walk beside you. Not to fix what was broken, but to honor what still lives. They've made a sacred vow, not just to you, but to the calling on their life. And that calling, it includes you. You are woven into their purpose. Their soul aches not from longing, but from knowing it's time. They've spoken to the stars. They've written letters they never sent. They've played conversations in their mind 1,000 times. And your angels heard every prayer. They've seen the surrender. They've witnessed the change. So when they arrive, receive them with the strength you've gained. Welcome them not from your wounds, but from your wisdom. Not to save them, but to meet them, fully, equally, divinely aligned. You'll know it's near. You'll hear the song that speaks only to you. You'll dream a dream that feels too real. You'll see the signs, those little whispers from heaven that say, get ready, because this is not a repeat. it's a resurrection. You've waited long enough. You've healed deep enough. You've prepared completely. Now they are ready. Ready for purpose. Ready for peace. Ready for partnership. But your angels want to give you even more clarity. This shift is only the beginning. Dear soul, your life is about to be rewritten, not by what went wrong, but by everything you've done right. You loved without holding back. You waited without resentment. You prayed even when it was hard to believe, and now heaven is answering. They've taken their first sacred step, and that step has opened a divine door. They no longer see you as a memory. They see you as destiny, as future, as purpose, as home. They've been shown visions, given messages, sent signs that made them remember everything they tried to forget. Because you were never meant to be forgotten. You were meant to be found. You were meant to be chosen intentionally, and this time they're not coming empty-handed. They come with clarity, with commitment, with action, with prayers that whisper your name. You're no longer a question in their heart. You're the answer they've been led back to. This isn't just about romance. This is divine alignment. This is mission meeting mission, light meeting light. Two whole hearts, building something holy. You won't have to wonder anymore. You won't have to chase or explain. They'll show up with presence, with consistency, with peace. And when they speak, you won't just hear their voice, you'll hear their soul, and it will sound like home. So prepare not just your life, but your spirit. Because this kind of love doesn't just show up, it transforms everything. Your days will shift, your thoughts will rise, your energy will shine, because this is not just love returning, it's love reborn. You are stepping into divine timing, into answered prayer, into the fulfillment of destiny, and the one who once wasn't ready is ready now. Spread more divine words of hope, love, and healing. Consider offering a super thanks, whether it's 5, 10, 20, or more. Your generosity fuels this mission and helps us continue ministering to souls all around the world together. We are building a community of faith,